We're here at the Canadian National Track Championships at the end of a very long day, talking with Remi Pelletier-Roy from Keep de Quebec, who has just managed to successfully defend his men's Omnium title. Although it looked to be pretty much a battle early in the points race, and going into the points race, Chris Dahl had a 4-point lead on you.
Yeah, I mean, Chris was really a revelation, I think, for me and for many people this week. He did a super good pursuit, extraordinary kilo and flying lap, so he went into the points race with a couple points ahead, but with also the fact that he showed like his strength, so it was really a hard fight, and I was pretty happy to race against him. It was really cool.
Now, the points race has always been a strength for you. So, did you feel confident going to this race that you would be able to take back the points and take the title again?
For sure, I was going confident to that race because I know it's a pretty long race. It's a pretty grueling race. But the thing is that usually you know your opponent, so you know either if you're faster than them or more endurance, so you kind of know which card to play. But with Chris, like, I knew him from the road, and he was a good sprinter on the road and good fitness. But on the track, I didn't really know what to expect. So if I'm honest, I went into the points race confident because I know tactic-wise and position-wise, I think I had something maybe on him. But I was still thinking like he might pull something out of his hat. So I mean, the few hours between the flying up and the points race, I keep thinking like how I would do that, and like he had me thinking. So it was pretty good for him.
Then you managed to get a lap on the field, and that sort of sealed the deal for you.
Yeah, my plan was to be pretty aggressive, like I'm pretty always. So I was going for points, couple points, and then I know the harder the race would be, the more to my advantage it would be. So when I see the peloton start to get a bit tired and a few guys up the road, manage to bridge to them and then motivate them by taking good pulls to lap the field. So yeah, that was the key point, but I think it came from making the race a bit harder.
Okay, so behind you, there was a real battle going on for second, third, and fourth. There was only only 4 points separating those 3 spots. Did that really help you, the fact that these guys were busy watching each other and attacking each other?
Yeah, it was good for me to have that battle going on because with 6 laps to go, I think they kind of started fighting for second and third, so it was to my advantage. But I still wanted to, race the race and use all the sprint I could. So I kept, sorry, I kept racing as if, I mean, the battle was still going on. But for sure that in my head, I know that the race was pretty much settled at that point.
So, I mean, this is the end of the Nationals. I guess your next competition isn't until the World Cup. So what's going to happen between now and the first World Cup in Colombia?
We got 2 weeks of training here with the men's team pursuit group, so that's always good training. We're going to go there in good form. Like the peak of the month was not national for us. It was more towards the end of the month, so hopefully I get a good training benefit from national because I got into that like not so fresh, and I think it took some out of me, so maybe a couple of days rest and I'll get the full training benefit of it, and I'm pretty confident about what the next few coming weeks.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thanks, Rob.